Representative Rader of the 98th. You have the floor, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I simply rise in support of this bill. I just wanted to kind of offer some context and reference for my colleagues in the chamber. I represent Guilford and Brantford. Brantford, about a year ago, implemented no cell phones in any of the schools. They were kind of ahead of the curve a little bit, and they actually got a grant to, their decision was to lock the phones up in pouches. And just to give you an example, in the high school, I spoke to the principal, the superintendent recently. And, there was a lot of anticipation that there would be a lot of community pushback, a lot of communication to the superintendent, a lot of online social media complaints. And he said to me, Moira, I didn't get one phone call complaining, but what I did get is a lot of parents thanking me. He said, you go into the cafeteria now, it is so noisy because the kids are talking, they're socializing, they're regulating themselves, they're eating their food instead of just sitting on a phone and not eating. So that's one good example. Then in Guilford, I just finished 8 years on my Board of Education. And last year, we decided to take an entire year to study this issue. We created a task force. We had parents, students, community members, administrators, educators, boards of ed members. And we really dug into the data, and we really dug into the opinion of some of our kids. And of course, some weren't in support of it, but in the end, after that, we put it to a vote, and we have passed a cell phone bell-to-bell ban that will start in September. And so I'm really grateful that the co-chairs of this committee and hopefully this chamber will support this legislation. The data is irrefutable. Cell phones are really damaging the educational opportunities of our kids, their social development, and there's so many negatives to it. Of course, they will use their phones after school, and they'll use them to communicate and for all the important things that we know they're valued for. But I really do hope and hope others will support this bill and the great impact it will have to our children and their educational futures. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.